Welcome back to Factorio. We've got a tank on the way, so we're going to do some stuff with that. It's going to eventually get us shells, but we need explosives. So steel, plastic, and explosives, which we can do over here. We got plastic, we got no steel. Probably gonna need to bring steel over here then. Or we could bring explosives out. It's also an option. Plastic's already here though. What's it take to make explosives? Let's get working here. Coal, sulfur, water. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. That we can do over here. We got coal, we got sulfur. We can get the water over here. Let's get some chemical plants placed. How many explosives plants do we want? Just a bunch. Why not? Sulfur's over here. Sulfur's also over here. Coal's also over here. Water's also over here. Let me do something like that. Let's put down chemical plants here. Give them space. Get all the hookups correct. Grab the water from over here. Down here. We're gonna need more pipes here. Make a couple more underground pipes and a bunch more regular pipes. Get all the water connected up here. Go. Then some regular pipes to connect. Try to make sure this is actually where it wants the water for explosives. Yeah, that's fine. Now it just needs coal and sulfur. Sulfur's on right over here. You get a splitter for the coal here. Get that also. Just coming on in. Got space right there to put the inserter. That. And power poles. Now in medium variety, which is delightful. Look how much more space that covers. Amazing. Okay. Take the explosives. Come over. Yeah. I'm gonna bring explosives back. What's it need? Steel and plastic. Just bring steel over here. Probably the easier way of dealing with this. Run right into that. Here's some explosives. Alright. There is tanks. Brilliant. What do I want to get now? I've been doing a lot of the combat stuff. Keep possibly going that way. Work towards the power armor, maybe? Need advanced oil processing for that. That'll be good for many uses here. Coal liquefaction, rocket fuel, lubricant. Advanced oil processing. And we can just kind of do just any thing we want to do. We can also build a tank. That'll be good. Just a bunch of those engines. Very nice. So I'll kind of replace the car that we lost with a tank. So it's a big win. We're gonna make explosive cannon shells. Steel, plastic, and explosives. Just kind of bring the explosives over there. We want it to come back so often. This is gonna be the explosives line. And we're not really getting any value of being on the belt here since we have the don't get affected by belts thing on. That's okay. And we want the explosives. We kind of want the explosives up near the combat stuff. There's no plastic up there, though. Let's get it to here. Right. Maybe like here in the middle, where the iron used to be. Where's the steel? Steel's right here. Kind of like the perfect spot here. We got the plastic. We got the steel. We can loop the explosives up this way. And the steel down this way. Here's explosives. Need some space in between here. This is gonna be the explosive shells section. Since everything's already right here. Let's get some. Lots of these. Because we kind of want these to be done quickly. Explosive cannon shells. Okay. This will be up here, so we can grab in there. I'll put them back here. And all the way up this way. Where it gets put in a box. Be a fast box. Medium pole. Alright. In, out. I mean, the out needs to be long, actually. Is this an excessive amount of explosive cannon shells? Perhaps. But we'll get things going here quickly for us. That's kind of what we want. Fast, long. Or, not fast and long. Not actually a thing. Fast, long inserters. That'd be nice. Pros and cons. Pros and cons. Y'all get started making these. Takes a little bit to make this. Let me just grab some more. Looking good. How many explosive shells do you want here? Probably more than like that many. Okay. And let's see how the explosives are doing. Seem to be doing alright. Pumping out plastic too here. That's good. We're now using the plastic. And the sulfur is also getting used. The tanks are nice and full. Very good. Explosives are coming down the line here. We'll use for other things here too. But these are definitely going. I'm not really sure. It's darker. Yeah, I'll keep it on. Fine either way. Yeah, let's get some explosive shells here going. And then we will head out on an adventure. No mineable resources here anymore. Let's get this going. feed that in as much as we can here. See how the other mines are doing. That was cool. Another one gone. $223,000 coal. Copper's almost dead. That's gonna be another place we are going to need to fix. I'm not currently using a ton of copper, it doesn't seem. It's gonna stick around for at least a little bit longer here. But still, definitely worth having more copper coming in. We definitely need to focus on more production here pretty soon. As it stands, we're just making as much as we're making. And over at the stone department, not much really happening. Not currently doing much with stone. That's okay. Okay. Almost done doing the advanced oil processing. That's gonna be a whole nother thing too here. That's gonna be a whole nother thing. The inventory we don't need here. 2 iron ore. Don't particularly need 2 iron ore. This way. We don't really need 150 regular assembly machines. So we're mostly just using the little 2 ones now. We could start trying to replace a bunch of the belts with the better belts. And idea of possibly doing that in the future. Let's make a second chest here. More belts. Let's also make better chests. Steel chests. Oh yeah. Wood boxes. No more. And I'll get a nice big amount of these. That'll be good. Go faster. That'll work. Alright. That's going. Everything going? Some things are slightly going. They're going enough. They're going enough. Advanced oil processing. Coming online. There you go. So that is water and crude oil to make heavy oil, light oil, and petroleum gas. Then we need to deal with all those. Heavy oil cracking to light oil cracking to petroleum gas, and solid fuels. Oh, that's good. So, we really need lab research speed. We can go for it. Be a good thing to have. And it costs a lot, so we can keep working while we are out and about. 250 cannon shells. You can get a few more than that. It's definitely making at a good pace here. Looks like the upper line of the explosives is filling out because it's only taking it from the bottom line over here. That's okay. Good amount of explosives coming through here, though. And eventually that will just be done. Once it all fills up. How's the oil looking? 1000% there, 40% there. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay. So we're gonna hop on our tank and do a bit of a loop around here to spread further. 300 explosive cannon shells. We can do some damage with that. One more. Yeah, one more. That's good. Okay. So the biggest win of this is we don't need to worry about power. We can just go. Explosive cannon shells. Also a machine gun and a flamethrower. Wild stuff. I'm gonna use it from the trunk. Alright. Tank time. trying to figure out how this attacks. Looks like 0 or space. Use the space. I'll fire the explosive cannon shell. That'll be great. Alright. Let's go say hello. Right here. We need to keep going this way. Kind of just destroy trees without even really caring about it. That's a pretty good time. I'm gonna dodge the huge rocks, though. Probably not the best strategy to ram straight into huge rocks. Probably not the best plan. I think running into trees slows us down a little bit. That's okay. Alright. Over here. It's gonna do... Not the best spot. Let's run him over a little bit. Eh. Some worms. Blow them up. Hello, some of them. Get the range here. Having the actual machine gun probably a smart plan. Because then we could fire it on them without using the explosive cannon shells the entire time. What can we do about that? Put a machine gun on it with some piercing rounds. We got some more piercing rounds from back base. Also has a flamethrower slot. Wild. Or I already have a machine gun. Vehicle machine gun. Alright, so I didn't need to worry about that. Okay. Making some more of that. Seems like I might be running through the coal, though. I might need to prepare for that a little bit better. Let's go take out another, looks like a much smaller base here. How do we switch weapons here? There we go. Let me fire. That's tab. That works. Repair it from inside. No, we can't. Just hop out of the tank and fix it. Brilliant stuff. More ammo. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna need more coal. We need coal or, like, we got the new recipe, solid fuel. Probably a better fuel here. It'd be solid. It'd be pretty solid. Solid fuel. There's another lake. Nice. It's gonna blow straight through this forest here. Running into the trees only slightly slows us down. Fantastic. Okay. Oh, here's the base. Say hi to them. a wall there a little bit. That's pretty funny. Pull you up. And switch to machine gun to deal with these guys. Alright. Yep. That dealt with it. Just fix the tank a little bit. And we're pretty much good. Just seems it's using a lot of coal here. And switch back to the explosives. We ran into some poison or something there. It's fine. Just have a slightly limited reach. That's okay. Got some spitters here. That's always fun. These guys are a little resistant. We might need to somewhat rely on the explosives to take out the big guys here. 2,000 health on the tank here. It's okay. So we hit a big rock. That's alright. Okay, you can have the rest of the ammo here. Yeah, we're running a little bit out of coal. Let's go deal with these bases. Map. 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 Tank pretty good. Tank pretty good. Some of these guys. And the last one here. Alright. How about for some repairs? The only problem we could have is if the tank gets destroyed. That would definitely be a problem. That would not be ideal for us, to say the least. Okay. Yeah, the worms are just laying down a bunch of poisonous to drive through. It's not ideal, clearly. So we're just gonna blow them up. These guys. Have it. It being existing. Specifically. Oh boy. Not the best job there. Almost destroyed. Let's fix this back up. There we go. Okay. Fuel is down to kind of half-ish. Not really. I don't think we quite had the full stacks to start. Maximum speed cannon fire. And do it again. Okay. Yeah, this is working. It's definitely working. We'll see if we can run the tank for a very extended period of time here. Eventually, we might want even better stuff. For right now. this way. Kill these guys. Kill these guys. You. And this. Kind of stuck on a cliff here. Scoot on back. There we go. Possibly repair bots. Might just be able to fix it. But once we have robots, that's a completely different situation too. Which is also good. Okay. Run around these guys. Do some big guys. Gonna get slowed down all the way to get stuck, attacked by everything. Some explosives here. These guys. Okay. I'm gonna go on a multiple trip here. Just run over that one. Try not to risk losing the tank. That would not help. That would be the opposite of helpful, in fact. It would just explode basically and die. There's 27 coal. Gonna pass here. You. All these guys. These. Definitely spawning more of the big guys. Not great news for us. That dealt with that section there. Okay. Fix her up. Down to 21 coal now. We're over here. Trying to get back towards base here. Right now, probably set up the advanced oil processing. Be a good plan. And then we can have solid fuel for the tank. Sounds like a nice time. Just 17 coal already. It really does burn through the coal here. My goodness. I'm gonna just head back to base right now. Before we run out of coal completely. Overall, pretty effective. Pretty effective. Just very fuel hungry, that's for sure. Not cheap to run a tank. Not cheap at all. 12 coal. Yeah, coal-powered tank. Not really a thing. We put rocket fuel in it. How about that? Wild. Okay. Let's just head back towards base here. And go set up some oil, perhaps. Could be good. We're gonna need whole systems for that. Let's not drive the tank through the base. How about? Let's take on that. Also, we're gonna want more explosive shells and piercing ammo for the tank. Let's grab that. Piercing ammo. Let's let it fill. Right here for the explosive shells. Love it. Love it a lot. Okay. We're gonna need more everything. Let's grab more supplies here. We're gonna need some tanks and stuff for all the different oil bits. Or some copper. Yeah, let's get some stuff going. We're gonna want... Looks like steel's also a problem. Some more steel. We got a box for that. 6, 10. 2 more kinds of oils here. 10 tanks. Get some chemical plants ready. Okay. Temporarily, we're gonna have to turn this whole system off. Because we're gonna be switching to a completely different system here. I'm gonna attempt to not throw everything out of whack. We're gonna switch this to advanced oil processing. That's gonna mean that these guys on the side here are just not gonna work. Or this stuff in the middle. Because that now needs to be a water intake, not oil for the other side here. Let's just replace all that. He's actually connected as the end of the oil line here. Okay. So what we need, first and foremost, is water also in this section. Water is coming from over here, essentially. Let's make it come from here. And then we can pump it down this way. Over to this section. What we need to do is make sure the oil and water don't mix. That's not exactly helpful. Like this. And that'll get the water everywhere we need it. I need more pipes. We need a lot more pipes. We picked up some pipes. Not enough pipes, clearly. I'm gonna eat up some oil here. Or iron, specifically. Right, water there. Water there. Water there. Water there. There. And there. This underground. And perfect. Now we do have those other oil refineries. Just gonna switch around the sides here. This side's oil, that side's water. Just place these like this. Be okay. We can fit 2 more oil refineries. We don't have enough bricks for that though, so not worried about it. We do need to connect the oil on this side though. It's going to be another underground belt kind of situation. Or underground pipe, really. Might make this just a place we can't get through. Making it full pipe like that. Maybe pipe come from there, and there, and there. Regular pipe for all that. Here, here, and here. Perfect. He's powered. All the power is working now. Well, that's good. Now, we can connect the petroleum gas back up here. I can start filling that up again. But now we need to worry about all of the light oil and heavy oil. I think we'll bring that off to the side here, maybe. Be a good spot for it. We also need to connect the petroleum here again. So the petroleum will be the middlest one here. That. These petroleums are connected. That's not going to quite work. Oh my goodness. Alright, we need some cliff explosives here, clearly. Let's make a few cliff explosives here. It just blows it all up. How much cliff can we destroy with a cliff explosive? Sounds like a good time. How about... Oh yeah. That works. Look how much cliff explodes. You'll love to see it. Exactly how that makes sense is a question, but not gonna worry about it too much. Alright. Just kind of loop this around side here. It's not ideal. It's gonna interfere with everything else. So let us connect it from below right now. That'll work. Okay. I need just way more undergrounds. We're just gonna need more. More and more and more and more. See something weird there? Yes, we did. We rotated something there. Wasn't helping. This. No. This. No. This was going on two sides. Now it's not. Working? Yeah. That's fine. Anyways, we need more iron. Let's go get more iron. We'll build in more pipes. The short distance underground pipes are definitely a situation. It is what it is. Set this whole thing up, right? Okay. Yeah, get some solid fuel too. That'd be good. Alright. More undergrounds. It's really need to make 50 pipes each time. My goodness. Okay. So. Light oil. Be on the next level here. Look at all these pipes. Out of control. And heavy oil on this layer. This is what all the undergrounds are for. To keep all the different oils happy. Easier said than done. Okay. A similar idea on this side. Light oil connect to here. And then heavy oil connected to here. I guess I don't need this top one. Essentially. And oil's here, oil's there. Increase the speed some more. 500 each. Brilliant. I'll give us some time to think about things. Some regular pipes now. Connect stuff together. And these can come out. And now it's a balancing act. I'm trying to make sure things work correctly. Like right there where it's not working correctly. The water pipe. It's going to there. It's going to here. We can move this down to here. That'll work. It's a piping disaster. It's actually not a disaster. It's actually working perfectly fine. It is wild. Okay. Heavy and light, heavy and light, heavy and light. We got the petroleum gas going up this way. And down here, let's place down, oh, we're gonna need more tanks. We got 15 tanks here. Let's place let's put 8 of each. The light oil and well, heavy oil first. This doesn't matter which one's which. Let's just get some trees out of here. And connect all these. That's one more. One more tank. Having the giant tanks helps. So when we connect everything, it's fine. So here is the light oil. Connecting to here. And also connected over to the light oil coming down this way. That's heavy oil. Specifically doesn't allow the wrong connections, which is fantastic. That should be pumping all the other oil there. I have space for the heavy oil to come around here now. So we're gonna go like that. Heavy oil to here. Heavy oil to here. And heavy oil. This is now filling up with light and heavy oil. Well, this is one. This is not taking out the gas here. Is this not connected? There we go. Now these are all going. So as long as none of these things get full up, make the petroleum gas tanks, or the light oil, or the heavy oil. Pretty much good. Okay. So we can crack the oil using water and the bigger one. Also make solid fuel out of both of these. And later we also need the different oils for different things. But for right now, we'll just make some solid fuel. Let's see. We need some chemical plants. I got a bunch. And solid fuel required just the oils. That's easy. This. All these here. It'll just pump directly out of here. And make us some solid fuel. And put it in a box. Connect this to power. Over here. And self to power. We make solid fuel from light oil. And you can make fuel from heavy oil. And there's some solid fuel. It's making it at quite the pace here. Pumping out all the light oil and heavy oil. Let's get these on either side here. We might want to have more stuff put in this in chests here. We can do that by making this fun contraption. That'll fill this box up. Somewhat. We might also want some cracking happening. It might be necessary here. So we got heavy oil up here. We're going to need water for that, though. Well, as long as these tanks don't fill up. They're definitely filling up, though. I think we do need to worry about that. Alright. So up from the top here, we're going to need water again. We'll just do this to the sides here. Heavy oil can get cracked back into light oil. Pump that back into the same system here. And light oil, crack that back into petroleum gas. We can pump that back into the system. Okay. Let's just go this way. You are cracking. I'm gonna cracking job. I want more specifically cracking for the light oil to petroleum. And it's gonna use less stuff, essentially. Let's go. Here. Water, we need more undergrounds. Never ending. Water coming down here. Grab water from the side here. Probably the best way. That. This. Water Water. 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 Not connected? Now you're connected. And then these pipes will connect back to the light oil. Up here. We don't need to use undergrounds all the time. It's just better practice. Makes walking around easier, at least. Right here, we can just go straight across. So that will pump out more of the heavy oil to make more light oil. That's great. We take the light oil over here and crank that into petroleum gas. The exact ratios that we're going to need is questionable. Maybe we need more than like 2 of that. Actually, this is going to fill up too. This is just that. So that's going to be this way. Need more chemical plants, I think. It is a whole system. That's probably enough. Get some trees out of the way. We have unfortunately built things next to this, so we can't grenade the trees. We totally could, though. It's definitely an option. Alright. Go. And we'll extend this here. Underground extend to here. Another tree. Lots of trees in the way. Another tree in the way. They're just all over the place, aren't they? My goodness. That'll be the light oil. Or the tanks. Perfect. We can make a few more pipes to ground here. That's gonna be quite enough. Almost got there. Almost got there. Everything else seems to continue to be moving smoothly here. The light oil tanks are just filling up, which is not good. How's power doing currently? Brilliantly. Everything is reasonably going. A bit more iron here. Right? Make more. We should really get a pipe station up and running. That would be helpful. That would be helpful. Heavy oil is doing perfect. Being used up nicely. It's just over here that needs some help now. Water here. Cross like this. And then we can make the water go in over this way. South. And more regular pipes here. Connects the water. And we can connect all these. Let's just use regular pipes. And it's all petroleum on this side. And pump this back into the petroleum section. Petroleum. Petroleum. Okay. And the tanks up here are basically full, which might be a problem. Honestly, if it maxes out on petroleum and stops making things, that's fine too. Output is full here. It's full of petroleum gas. Okay. So if we're not using enough petroleum gas to be a problem, we're going to eventually empty these entirely. Like the oil's almost completely empty there. But it's also not going to empty this entirely because it's not going to be outputting any of this. So that's alright. Yeah, we finished making all the explosives here. Oh, that's good. Okay. So let's grab some of the solid fuel we have down here. We're just going to use up the rest of the light oil, probably. See how well that does for tank stuff. We're around out this way, nice distance. Let's go around the rest of the area in our tank. Next time. Goodbye.